Welcome to this mess. So yeah, it's been a while since I've done a video, or even done a video relating to train set stuff, or train stuff in general. But yeah, I actually have a layout again, finally. It's been like, what, 2 years? Yeah, I finally got around to making a video. It's gone through several versions already. This is the most recent one, if I actually get around to editing this, which I probably will. Yeah, I've got 2 loops, both of them have catenary, and pretty much all the tracks, pretty much all the space in the set of the table is yard space. As you can see, I have both the 2-rail DC and 3-rail AC on the same board. That is hopefully temporary. I want to clear off this table, which is a mess, and put this stuff on it, and extend this bit to actually hopefully have some scenery, because there's an entire bin of models. So yeah, I got the turntable and the roundhouse from the original layout, which has pieces of it sitting over here. I had to disassemble this to get the boards up here. So yeah, the roundhouse and the turntable used to be on the second level. This is what that board's from. And if you remember, this would actually was a track that would go up to the 3rd level, which is actually sitting right here. I don't think I'm going to use this board or any of the other board pieces, the other wooden pieces up here. There's also the old control board for the layout, and it has the remote for the turntable, and all the buttons and analog controllers are there. I don't know if I'm going to really get this hooked up. If I'm going to get the turntable hooked up anytime soon. It actually does have track power, but it's not motorized. As you can see, there's the wires going to it. So for now, it's just, there's a little lever here that'll release the lock, and I can turn it manually. And for all the switches, I still have to go over here and flip them manually. I don't have them all hooked up yet. This yard is actually the second version of it on this, on these boards. Before, the yard lead was actually over here. It actually went all the way through like a second siding, which I did not use, so I actually split the yard like this, and I actually have more track space. Recently I did a count, and it turns out, combined, me and my dad have a total of 50 locomotives, and there's one I'm going to be reviewing soon. I actually kind of just pulled it out of frame. Hopefully that'll be the next video I work on. There's also some things that need work, like this locomotive here. I forget what's wrong with it. It's actually not a Marco locomotive. It's a Spanish locomotive, I'm pretty sure. I'm not actually sure what the brand name is. Then there's also this one. Yeah, it's a V270, I think. This one needs a wire to be resoldered, so it doesn't run right now. It does have sound though, which is nice. And because I like using the digital system, I actually have found all the locomotives that are Delta or digital, so all those are able to be run. But if I want to run a conventional locomotive, which is, well, there's these 2 here that I'm sitting at right now, I actually do have regular control hooked up. They're both plugged in, but to avoid breaking this, I actually have to physically unhook this from here, and then reconnect it with this one. And once it's hooked up, and I clear other locomotives off the tracks, or lower the pantographs on them if they're electric, because this catenary is actually hooked up, and I can run with a nice little thing. It's probably one of the oldest still running ones that we have, and it did that. It doesn't like to switch in that direction for some reason. Anyway, I can run conventional and digital trains on this. Not at the same time. I mean, I can run a conventional train on a digital circuit, it'll just go full speed. As for 2-rail DC stuff, American stuff, nothing has changed. I just don't really have as much space for it right now. But then again, like I said before, I do plan to move this loop to the other table, so I have more space for it. I do want to get more 2-rail track, because right now a lot of them uses actually marked on K-Track, which has insulated rails. There are a lot of scenery related things I want to do. There's also a bunch of wiring I still have to do. And as of right now, it's pretty much just a basic layout, so I don't have to keep taking a lot of cars out in and out, and there's boxes and the cabinet, and I have yard space for them, but I really don't have space for scenery right now. So I do hope to extend the track so I can have kind of like a small village scene with a small station. That's what I'm hoping for. In this area here with all the tracks and where I'll have the catenary spans, I want this to be like a large station area. There's going to be a few platforms. Let's still some work I have to do. I also kind of want to place the bed circuits for these two tracks that are here. And this board is kind of just held up with this part. This little wood here is kind of just held up with clamps. I am not that proud of that. Well, it works. The only really the only new thing I've gotten since one of the last videos, I actually don't even know if I mentioned these, but I got these catenary spans. I actually have 5 of them, but I only had 10 insulators for them, so I actually don't even have enough to finish this. So there's two longer pieces of wire, and then, or not two, 4 longer of these long pieces of wire, and then 2 more of these insulators would allow me to finish this. One thing that surprised me though, the ice cream is digital, well, it's Delta digital. I'm actually running it on the digital controller right now. We have a Delta controller. I tried it once and I don't know how to use it. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll probably try to upload more. And yeah, that's it for this video.